Hello and welcome. I'm Morris Muhammad and you're watching our English news program on Somaliland National Television. And now for the main stories making headlines. House of Elders holds session to debate social development issues. Minister of Information, Culture and National Guidance Abdullahi Muhammad Dahir Akuse held a meeting with the ministerial employees focused on efforts at enhancing media services for the public. Germany accused of interfering in Greek politics in run-up to January elections. Somaliland House of Elders debated laws concerning social affairs in a session held at the House headquarters.
The House of Elders continues to deliberate the laws and have discussions regarding amendments slated to implement on the social affairs legislations. The session chaired by the Deputy Speaker of the House of Elders, Saeed Jama Ali, and spoke to the parliamentarians, informing them about the importance of these legislations as well as the reforming social affairs legislations. House parliamentarians stated their support for making amendments to the law and expressed concern over the growing efforts at environmental degradation involved by people trading charcoal. Somaliland's Upper House of Elders has recently been making deliberations and amendments to several legislations which were later presented to the Cabinet Ministers.
Minister of Information, Culture and National Guidance Abdullahi Muhammad Dahir Akuse held a meeting with the ministerial employees focused on efforts at enhancing media services for the public.
The meeting held at the Ministry of Information, Culture and National Guidance had in attendance the Minister of Information, the Director General, General Manager of SLNTV, and directors of several ministerial departments, among other ministerial employees. Ministerial officials speaking at the event discussed the necessity of further promoting productivity while enhancing work and cooperation between the employees. Minister of Information, Culture and National Guidance Abdullahi Muhammad Dahir Akuse informed attendees about his will to take ministerial services forward and ensure that Ministry represents international media standards in its efforts at disseminating news and related information aimed at raising awareness on social issues.
Minister of Environment Shukri Hat Ismail Bandare, accompanied by the Ministerial Director General, held a press conference to discuss the ratification of the Wildlife Conservation Law.
Minister Shukri Bandare, speaking on the ratification of the legislation, stated her satisfaction about the approval of the law and reiterated its underlying necessity of increasing endeavours in ensuring progress in wildlife and rural development efforts. Minister Bandare highlighted the role the ministry played in ensuring that the law was presented to the House of Representatives and that it was ratified presently.
You're still watching our English news program on Somaliland National Television, and now for the international headlines. The German government is playing down a press report that it believes a Greek exit from the Eurozone is almost inevitable should anti-austerity party Syriza win Greece's January 25 election. The online edition of Der Spiegel also claims that Chancellor Angela Merkel considers that the Eurozone could cope without Greece. Officially, the German government line is that it wants Greece to stay in the Eurozone. However, chairman of the Left Party was highly critical of the reported comments from the Chancellor. Syriza under leader Alexis Tsipras is narrowly ahead in the polls. Its popularity is based on pledges to end austerity measures and to negotiate the terms of the country's bailout program. Economic advisor to Alexis Tsipras stressed that the party wishes to stay in the Eurozone. We just want to renegotiate Greece's debts and to find a way to make these debts payable. But there may not be much room for negotiation. Despite street protests, Greece's international lenders are insisting Athens sticks on its austerity program and pays off its bills. Greek police claim that Christodolos Shiros, a member of the disbanded November 17 group who was rearrested on Saturday, was plotting an armed assault on an Athens prison. Shiro, 56, who had been on the run for 1 year after absconding while on leave from prison, appeared before a prosecutor on Sunday. It's alleged was planning to free former members of the group. His lawyer said Shiro has been completely on his own for the year he was a fugitive, keeping one step ahead of the police who were searching for him and breathing down his neck. Shiro told his lawyer that he gathered all the equipment that was found when he was captured using his own resources. Shiro was serving multiple life terms for his role in Greece's most lethal terrorist group, which killed Greek, US, and British diplomats before it was dismantled in 2002. He was discovered on Saturday near the Greek capital in a house filled with weapons and explosives. Police suspect he was being helped by others to evade capture and are looking for his accomplices. While on the run, Shiro, who describes himself as a political prisoner, he appeared in a video vowing to avenge the economic pain that ordinary Greeks have suffered under international bailout programs supervised by a troika of the European Union. Thanks for watching. That's all the news for now. Until tomorrow, take care.